running around, running around, running around endlessly. Running around, running around, running around endlessly. That's the definition of this episode. Chapter 6. The Meaning of Friendship. Yo YouTubers, welcome back to Let's Play Megaman X Command Mission. So last time we just did a little shopping and yeah. So now we're officially beginning chapter 6. I decided to cut it off due to that one little cutscene at the very end. And what do you know, we're now getting into a battle already. Now in the comments of the last video, not the last one, what am I talking about? I think it was in the Mock Gentra battle. Gentra? I don't remember anymore. Wow. That actually did a little bit more than I expected. Sheesh, are you serious?
That wasn't too bad.
Okay, that's not quite what I had in mind. But oh well. So then, in the comments of one of my past videos in Chapter 5, someone said that if I have Spider, Axel, and X out in battle, well, he's in his X fire armor, you go for a final strike, you're supposed to get some kind of, super awesome force medal. I've never actually tried this before, so let's just see how this turns out. And wow. Okay, electromagnetic field, that means we're now in a bind. Yeah. Okay, go to hyper mode and let's hope this doesn't overdo it. I mean, I kind of want this to work, even though I don't used to do this normally, but, well, here goes. And he's close. He's still hanging. Considering how low health he's at now, I think this may kill him. Yep, it did.
I did it.
Well, that didn't work. I guess I'll just keep puttering around until I actually do make it work. Seems like a waste of time to me, but from what this user told me about this force medal, it sounds pretty interesting, and I think I might consider actually using it. Wow, we actually got a triple chance here. Not sure if it'll actually do any good, but we'll try something.
Here goes nothing.
Of course, if this does keep up, I'll probably run out of hyper modes for X-Fire, so that's probably not a good thing. Well, here goes. Alright, here we go.
Here we go, final strike.
Okay, they person said to have X-Fire and Spider out to do this, but nothing really happened. Or at least the combo wasn't as big as they said it would be. Maybe there was something I missed. I don't know. Maybe I'm using the wrong character. Maybe I gotta go for Cinnamon. I don't know for certain, but...
Sorry, but I did warn you.
Well, we'll try something.
Here we go, final strike.
Not bad.
I did it.
Alright, let's check the force medal generator. Wow. That's what's... Well, now I know one way to stop getting interrupted in battles. Huh. Just have to sacrifice a couple of Exoduses.
Here.
100 hits. Well, it said it was 100, so maybe we gotta try someone else. It said Axel, but it's not working. Maybe I gotta try something different. I'm heavily wasting time for doing all of this, but well, I actually want to see if I can get that thing, cause well, from what's gonna happen at the end of this chapter, well, let's say we won't be seeing Spider for a while. Let's leave it at that.
I'll finish you!
Here goes everybody! That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too good, if you ask me. Gotta be some way to make this work. Well, before something else happens, I better save. Alright, one more go and then I'm moving on. Whoa, a couple fire globs. This ought to be fun.
Head back!
That wasn't too bad.
I thought I had it that time. Okay, that settles it. I'm not gonna bother with it anymore. It's not worth it. And I've used up too many sub-tanks, so I'm soft resetting. Alright, just one last check to see if everyone has everything I need. That's wrong, I need Force Metal. Alright, now let's carry on. Now, I do know we're supposed to be getting into a battle soon, so I don't exactly know when, but I know it's sometime. And I'm sure by now y'all can guess what it is. And by the way, I haven't stopped the timer every time I run into a battle or cut anything, so right now my timer says 19 minutes, so after all the cuts that's probably dead wrong, so yeah, just bear with me, I'm still sort of learning this. And no battle, just a couple more items. And money and DOA protection. Okay. Something here, something there, figure tokens. Ace of Spades. Alright, I'm curious. Would Spider really need the Ace of Spades, or should I stick with Joker? Why not? Joker's been good for a while, but I'm going to Ace of Spades. Sure are a lot of rocks around here. Oh, enemy detected. In our case. I did say we had a battle, but this was not what I had in mind. So here we got the rush loaders. We spawned one of these guys before. So we can steal boost power and a beam wonder, whatever the heck that is. And it can drop unlock limiter and power charge. I think unlock limiter is actually a very good item. I believe for 3 turns if you use that item, all of your stats will increase to the maximum, so that's a pretty not bad item to get. You just need to be very careful in fighting these guys, because, well, last I knew of one... Basically, I suggest taking all 3 of them out in your consecutive turns, because, well, if when one goes down, 2 of them will power up, and when 2 are down, the 3rd one will power up so much, pretty much, well, he's pretty much, well, let's say it's like a suicide bomb. Let's put it like that.
Here we go! Final strike!
Alright, here it comes. Anchored by the speed of an ally. Reach critical mass. Explosive dash. And that's the suicide attack. It's pretty strong, I gotta say. Obtain booster parts. Alright! I've been waiting for this. Now we got the booster parts. Our dash power has increased. And obviously Axel wants it, but there's one slight catch. Won't be able to control it. This is only for X. So now we have more dash strength, which means, well, now does the boost look a little cooler? You like that? But see these boulders? Boom! Mini motor. Huh. Another something for us to recruit mechanoloids. So yeah, now our dash is improved, and yeah, that is very nice. We know these guys are back. Okay, so these two Metars here. Here we have a Metar counter. We can get we can steal a boost shield, and he'll drop a turbo clock and a gain hyper. So, funny thing about these guys, if you hit the one that attack they're guarding against, right now this one's guarding against shot attacks, it will counterattack. So, yeah, make sure to pay close attention to them. And finally now we have a Silver Metar. We can steal Ace of Diamonds and boost shield, and it can drop a Beam Miracle and get Force Metal Energy. So that's a very interesting bargain. So yes, I'm back in the X-Fire mode again. Just because I want to try that thing again. And wow, Axel's having some pretty bad luck. Alright. Wow, only one turn left? That's not good. The Silver Metar ran away. There goes my chances. So we'll just take it out on him.
That wasn't too bad.
Again, Axel, that wasn't too good. Alright, I'm gonna use one of those gain hypers. They're not very easy to get, so don't waste them. Alright, so now we got the stronger boost parts. And now we can move into that door, which I believe leads to the boss I was talking about. Okay, I think we're pretty good, so... Oh, come on! Wow, now we got another enemy. We had the Fire Glob, so now we have the Liquid Glob. Weak to Thunder, doesn't exactly absorb water, but yes, we can steal Mega Blizzard and Ultra Blizzard, and it'll drop an Ice Star, I believe another weapon for Marino, and Ice Missile. Yeah, pretty interesting, I guess. Can't really say for sure, but yeah. Okay, I don't know that move. Oh great, another virus. That's always a lot of fun, ain't it? We know we get a second turn with Axel. Make it count. More or less. Now, obviously, I can tell this chapter is not going to be fun, mainly because you'll be fighting plenty of these guys later. And trust me, they're not very fun. Wow! Nice shot. Alright. It's a good thing I still have that Melt Missile. Apparently it's helping us a little bit. And I do mean a little bit. And I'm glad we still have X-Heart. Alright, I'm gonna try to heal us here. Good. Hold the stream again.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, Axel. Alright, we got the Ice Star. Got a new weapon for Marino, even though we haven't used her for a while. Alright, I'm gonna check these other doors in. We'll probably enter the boss battle next episode. Because honestly, at the moment, for some reason, I'm not really feeling up to it. Again with the figure tokens. Now what? Okay, we got these bat boneheads again. Exactly what are these? Okay, Bat Fighter. And that's a very obvious variety of name. It's totally original. I see nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Yeah, these guys have gotta die. Let me guess. Figure token? Bingo. It looks really... Whoop! Wait a minute. Oh, for Pete's sake, what now? Oh, you guys again. Well, no, we actually have a backbone here. Well, another one for the deployment center. Now, what's in here? Besides another battle? It's official, these guys are the new Zubats. Another figure token. Okay, just for the hell of it, how many do we have? 38 figure tokens. Yeah, that's very loverly. Loverly. I'm starting to talk like my mother again. Now what? Okay, so instead of 3, we get 2. Whatever. So what's through this door? A couple bats backed up with company. That's where this area is gonna drive me batty.
I'll finish you!
Another waste of time. You know what? I don't care about that force medal anymore. I don't care. I really don't care. It's just not worth it. Sorry to the person who suggested it for me, but I just don't think it's worth all the trouble anymore. So unfortunately, I am not going for it, and for some reason this dank controller keeps thinking 1 press equals 2. Okay, before I forget again. Z button. Defense. Okay. That's finally settled. And since we have the mini battery, this Mega Man tour is going back for the deployment center. Very nice. Yes. Build life energy. Very nice. And I still haven't used any of the build items as of late, have I? Okay, moving on. And that is more tank parts. So just one more part and we get another whole sub-tank. Kinda reminds me of Legend of Zelda, actually. You know, where you have all the heart pieces. And let me guess. Okay, force metal energy. I thought it was another figure token. Well, figures I had to be wrong sooner or later. Okay, I've just about had it with this for now, so I'm gonna end the episode here after I return to Hunter Base to recharge a bit. And yeah, all that jazz. So, next time Megaman X Command Mission, we will see what is behind the door blocked with the boulders, and yeah, hopefully we'll actually get somewhere this time, because I'm tired of these episodes of us getting us nowhere. You know what I mean? So until next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave, and I better have better management for these episodes.